Hey YouTube, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Evan.
And we're Tacoma Games. This is the final for our store championships. We've got Forrest on the left, Corwin on the right. Evan, what do you think about these two?
Well, they've obviously made it to the finals. We talked about them both before. I really like Forrest's list, the random rebels. I think it's kind of a fun group of people to fly. And then, of course, Corwin over here with typical Tawny Mindlink lists. He's a hell of a pilot, and we'll see how he does here in this match.
Yeah. I think we mentioned it last video, but Forrest at this point has actually only been playing for a couple of weeks. So, really impressive. I think we were his first store championship he'd been to.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Anyway, I'm going to read the lists down now. We've got Forrest with Biggs Darklighter with R4D6 and Integrated Astromech. Captain Rex, Braylon Strom with Gunner, R3A2 and Alliance Overhaul. Jess Pava with M9G8 and Integrated Astromech. Corrin has Fen Rao with Mindlink, Auto Thrusters and Title. Asajj Ventress with Mindlink and Lats Razzie. And Contracted Scout with Mindlink, Intelligence Agent, Rig Cargo Chute. That's it. Got the first few rounds in fast motion so we can get to the action sooner.
Yep.
But this one actually isn't too bad. I want to say they start shooting each other round 3, so they don't spend nearly as much time screwing around as some of the other games we've had.
Yeah, most of these lists want to get into shooting pretty quickly, because it's that long haul for both of them, so you got to start plinking.
Yeah, the only real efficient damage dealer on the table right now is Fen.
Yep.
Everybody else is kind of get a point through here and there kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you get Jess in the right spot, she can do quite a bit, but...
Yeah. Kind of relies on her having... Oops. And there she goes onto a rock and takes a point of damage.
Ooh.
That's a bummer way to start.
Yeah, definitely a bad way to start the match.
Be even worse if there was going to be shooting this round, but Asajj is going to be just out.
Yeah, it looks like she will be.
Yeah, there we go. About an inch out of range. There's Fen Rao starting to angle in.
Well, far to the left.
All right, finally back to real time.
It's interesting to see this fairly low pilot skills all across the board here in the finals.
Yeah, except for Rao.
Yep.
Not often that Asajj gets to be the ace at a table,
Exactly. Especially not in a Mindlink list.
No, it's pretty significant. Jess is going to have to go over a rock again, so no action for her. The bright side is she's not super action dependent.
No, she'll get her stuff.
Yeah, she'll probably get a couple of rerolls anyway, so long as he keeps things in formation. So she doesn't care that much, but...
Nah, it doesn't look like anyone else is going to go over the rock.
And he doesn't take another shield, so that's good.
Yeah, that would have been a bad way to start 2 damage without shooting.
Yeah, it's Jess a third dead before shooting even started. That would have been a real bummer. Braylon's, of course, coming up right behind her. We'll see if...
Stuck that focus out there, but...
Yeah, doesn't get it. Narrowly misses the rock. Which means everybody else is probably good, too.
Yeah, it looks like Rex will fit in right behind there. Although, where Biggs might have to go, could end up being a couple shots not on Biggs here in the first round of shooting.
Yeah. With just sticking that far out in front, you kind of run the risk of her eating shots. Although, that's not the worst thing.
No.
I mean, because that effectively divides your fire. If you can have Jess take a shot or two before Biggs comes in to start taking more shots, then
Yep.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. Of course.
Looks like Asajj will still be too far out anyway, so...
Yeah, Asajj will be too far out. I'm thinking he's probably going to turn in with both... Well, he's definitely going to go in with Fen. So
yeah.
we're going to have shots from Fen at least. That's almost unavoidable at this point.
And a lot of shots onto him, but for range 3 for most of them...
Actually, I'm not even sure if Fen's going to take all that many shots this round. Definitely Fen and Jess exchanging shots, but...
Yeah, I guess it could be.
Well, that pretty much seals it.
Definitely...
Yeah, that is for sure outside of range for probably most of Forrest's list.
Yep.
Probably a good move by Corwin.
Yeah, to take a bunch of shots like that, even with auto thrusters, you don't, there's no reason to.
Ooh, even better.
Just barely outside of Biggs.
Yeah. Can't shoot at Biggs, gets to shoot at Jess. That's probably as good as it could have gone for Corwin.
Yep.
2 hits, not bad. No auto thrusters on Jess, so...
That's,
Yep. They're going to have to get out the range 1 ruler to figure out how many rerolls Jess gets.
Mm-hmm. Probably just the 1.
So they're definitely getting one from Braylon. They're trying to figure out whether Biggs is in range now. But trying to do it with that great big 3, that's not the way to do it.
No.
So they finally get Corwin's 1 out. And yep. Looks like it gets... Oh, looks like Forrest gets to reroll 2.
All right.
Helped a little bit.
Yep.
But it's still 1 more shield down for Jess. Shooting back.
Mm-hmm. Probably nothing going through here, but...
Probably not, no.
Still gets a reroll?
Nope, bummer. Well, can't argue with that.
And a whole fistful of evades.
Yeah. Fen's he's a really swingy pilot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's either, like, some games he does super well, gets out without even the paint scratch, and other games he dies explosively on the second round of shooting.
Yeah. But, flying a lot of small Imperial ships, a lot of them are like that. So that's why people don't tend to fly them in the meta, because...
Yeah, the meta definitely rewards big, hardy ships right now.
Yes.
And little ones, not so much. Pretty much the whole Imperial lineup's sucking right now.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Forrest's turning in. Maybe trying to go for a bump?
Maybe, or to catch Finn Rao at range 1, although not necessarily where you want to be.
No. I mean, between title and his pilot ability, he gets a load of bonuses at range 1.
Yeah.
I mean, 5 dice, and then depending on arcs, a free evade, it's pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm. It is not possible for him to kill Biggs in 1 shot, though.
No.
So that's a...
No, not with R4D6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess hypothetically he could roll 5 crits.
Yes.
So, I mean...
And you can only integrate the 1.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. So, I mean, theoretically he could, but, I mean, statistically he's not going to.
No.
Biggs is going to bump here.
That doesn't really matter that much.
No, not really. Not really.
Asajj turning in.
Now, Asajj probably won't get a shot this round. It's going to be pretty close. Might have range on Jess, maybe.
I don't think so. I think that's far.
Yeah. The scout's definitely going to get to shoot.
Yep.
And Fenn's stuck at this point. Yeah, just out of range of both. That's a bummer.
2 bank in with Finn, do you think?
Probably.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Oh, it looks like it's a 3, actually.
3. Oh. Ballsy.
Yeah, so Fenn's going to bump here. That's really not the end of the world.
No, he's still got to focus. He still gets all of his things for everyone.
Well, I mean, look at his angle. Is he out of both Rex and Braylon's arc right now?
He's definitely out of Rex's.
That's...
It's going to be close on Braylon.
I mean, if he managed to pull that off, that's actually kind of... I mean, couldn't have been on purpose, but it's still pretty impressive. Ooh, God.
There's the...
Yeah. So if he spends it, that's 5. But right now they're having a conversation about how R4D6 works. So if he gets all 5 through, Biggs just takes a bunch of stress and doesn't care. So that's kind of a tough call. I think I'd spend it. If you can stress Biggs out, you hurt Forrest's ability to fly in formation.
Well, and you help Asajj out in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Because it's going to take him quite some time to get rid of all of those stress.
And so Corwin goes for it. That's 5 hits. That is significantly less than 5 evades. So he's going to take 4, knocks it down to 2 with R4D6, and that removes Biggs' shields.
Yeah, and it's so close on Braylon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be, if he can avoid getting shot at by Braylon this round, that's a big deal. Braylon's what really makes Forrest's list work.
Yep.
The extra stress control goes a long way. This should be big Starklighter shooting back. Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I guess you can fly a small ship if you keep rolling like this guy has been.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty impressive. Looks like Captain Rex onto the Scout. Looks like it's just out of range 2. Nothing, but he gets to apply suppressive fire, so if the Scout shoots at anybody who's not Rex, he rolls 1 less dice.
Which would, he might be able to still shoot at Rex.
Yeah, it's going to be close whether Biggs is in range or not.
Mm-hmm.
And gosh, if you're shooting at Biggs with 1 dice at range 3, you might as well just pack it up and give up.
Range 3 through a rock.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 dice versus 4. Green dice are kind of a pain in the butt, but they're not that much of a pain in the butt.
No.
Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Poor Scout.
Yeah. Well, let's see that 1 dice, Corwin. No. I mean, it was going to be nothing anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Now we're going to measure Braylon here. Get the laser out. Fancy, the same $5 Harbor Freight job we all got. Oh, yep. He's just out. That is...
Nice. That is it, then.
I mean, Fenn bumped, but that's still probably... I mean, that worked out really well for him. Using Intelligence Agent on Just Pava reveals a 4K. Where's Rex going?
Probably at the moment, right into that contracted scout.
Yeah, probably. Doesn't have a lot of good maneuvers that could avoid it, really.
Real question is, where is Biggs going to go?
I think they all K-turn this round.
Interesting.
That's probably, I don't know, that's like trying to keep Arc on Fenn, that's probably the best bet.
Yeah. Although, if Biggs K-turns, it could set up a hell of a shot out of Asajj onto him.
Yeah, well, and kind of more importantly, Biggs is no longer going to be he's probably not going to be at range 1 of anybody. to use his pilot ability.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's a couple Ks from Jess and Braylon. Braylon gets to roll to see if he keeps the stress or not. Which is a handy pilot ability, but not this time.
Yep.
Kind of a bummer. I'm sure Forrest really would have liked to have an action. Throw a naked dice at Fen is not the way to do it.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, Mind Link list does all right against the stress, so...
Well, that's interesting.
Into Finn.
Is that going to be a bump?
Probably?
No.
No.
Looks like he just barely fits.
That's lucky.
That is lucky. There's a hair between those two. Takes an evade. Probably a good call.
Yeah, because if, he's a hard ship to shoot otherwise.
And Biggs goes in with a 1. Interesting. So it's mostly interesting because now if the TIE Fighter K turns next round, and if the other two take 1 straights to clear their stress, they're all going to be nice.
Nice and back into...
Yeah, pretty much back into formation where they were. I'm positive that Biggs is only providing protection to Captain Rex right now. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Although, the other ones are pretty far out, so...
Yeah. Not sure. So Asajj is probably stuck shooting at Biggs right now.
Yeah, and the Scout is as well.
And yeah, takes a target lock on Biggs. Oh, the bright side is that the Scout's going to lose, so suppressive fire should go away.
Yes.
So the Scout will at least get to throw... I mean, he doesn't have a lot of dice, but he'll get to throw some dice, and that's probably range 1 at Rex and range 2 at Biggs.
It looks like he's going to run into Rex here.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate for Biggs.
Yes, that's really unfortunate for Biggs. Biggs is, 5 dice at range 1. Biggs is probably dead.
Definitely help Corwin out a lot if Biggs goes away in this round of shooting.
Yeah, and that's... Checking range to hand out a stress from Asajj. And it looks like it's not quite in the mobile arc.
Ah.
There's Fenn's attack. I don't have enough dice on the overlay.
He's going to get some shots back. Inconveniently at range 2.
I think you spend it. That's kind of a tough call.
It is a very tough call.
I think you spend it. He's just looking at a hit, a crit, and a focus right now. Yeah, I think you... Looks like he's not going to.
Well, probably the right call on... Well, if he'd spent the focus, Biggs would be dead.
Oh no, that was wrong. That was the wrong overlay. It was a hit and 2 crits. So he integrates the direct hit, and he's about to draw...
a second direct hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, I think that was the right overlay. I just managed to push one of the crits off screen. I've done like 600 overlays for this, guys. Way off. It's hard work. So yeah, that's Biggs. Ouch.
Wow. And he didn't spend his focus.
Yeah.
So.
Man, this is such a bummer. You draw a crit, see a direct hit, you integrate it, and then you flip the next one and it's a direct hit.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But that's what they're in there for.
Yeah, and it's like a quarter of the deck.
Yeah.
So it's not super uncommon to see 2 in a row like that, but still must be a bummer on for Forrest Spark. And yeah, that's going to be range 2 for Asajj. Looks like just barely not obstructed.
Well, 3 dice and a focus. He'll be fine.
It's a 3 dice and an evade, actually.
Or 3 dice and an evade, yeah. Definitely be fine.
I said probably even better.
arguing about what is closest to closest, maybe?
Something like that, but it's unobstructed either way. I think we were talking about firing arcs, actually. Yeah, probably spend that one. No shots coming to Dressage this round, right?
Probably not. Make spin the evade. Which will give the contracted sprout 3 shots against him.
Yeah,
nice.
Range 1. The suppressive fire is gone. Rex doesn't have a shot this round at all, which is kind of a bummer. And that's what they're doing right now. They're reading suppressive fire to...
Yeah, double check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Jess and Braylon might be able to put some damage into Finn, and that would definitely help out a lot for Forrest.
Yeah. If you can get some good quality damage off on Finn, you could probably turn this around.
Mm-hmm.
But Forrest is not looking at a good start. Hit crit on to Captain Rex.
Oh.
Ooh. Crit going through.
Is not what you want to see on a TIE fighter.
No. Weapons failure.
That's also not what you want to see on a TIE fighter, but he can still use his pilot ability even rolling 1 dice.
Doesn't have to hit, just has to shoot at somebody. So, I mean, really, if anybody's going to be knocked down to one dice, it should be Rex.
Yeah, definitely hurt Pava and Strom much more.
Like, boo-hoo, my 14-point ship. You're still probably going to get your points worth out of him.
Oh, yeah.
It's Braylon at Fen Rao. It's 1 hit so far, and I think they're talking right now because he forgot to mention he was going to stress Fen. But well, we'll see. Yeah. So I think Corwin's going to give it to him anyway.
Okay. That's good on him.
Yeah. Or maybe that was just stress for the second shot.
Might have been just for the second one.
Yeah.
There's reroll 3 hits.
That's better. That's a good thing you saved that focus then, huh?
Yes, it is. Spending it there. Take 1.
So 1 hull down for Fen, 3 to go.
Still got Pava coming after him. This is right where they want to be. That range 2 sweet spot.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where Fen Rao doesn't want to be. It's a reroll. It's 2. Oh.
Ooh. Ouch.
Well, I think that means that Corwin has now rolled a statistically average number of evades. Scout coming in. Focus for everybody. Mindlink is just really good action efficiency.
Yes, it is.
I mean, for 3 points here, everybody gets an evade. That's so good.
The unfortunate thing is that stress is just going to stop him from doing that Talon roll coming in from the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that Talon roll probably would have been handy right now. Forrest, again, fails to activate Braylon's pilot ability. Would have been nice to clear both of those stress and get an action, but not this time.
Nope. The 1 straight, so Jess will get 1.
Yep. Looks like... Well, with Biggs gone, Forrest is free to fly a bit more loose. Like, he doesn't have to worry about keeping anybody grouped up. Yada yada.
Yep.
Do you 1 hard with... I think you K-turn with Rex. I think that's what I'd do.
Yeah, unless you're trying to hope for some sort of weird bump, because you can turn on hard, like a 2 hard, and then a barrel roll.
Yeah.
But it's not going to really help you, I don't think.
No, probably not. All that would really buy you is a range 1 shot for Massage. Because yeah. You know that's where she's going. Oh, here he goes. Yep, 4K.
Yep.
Decide to put it in the side teeth.
Got to get that one die attack off. Put the damage through.
Yeah, so that the damage is less important. It's more about the suppressive fire debuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it only affects the scout at the moment, right?
No, because it lasts until Rex shoots again.
So
Now, unfortunately, it also only lasts until, like, if Rex dies, it goes away.
yes.
And here comes Asajj. My money's on Rex dying.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Looking like probably a range 1 shot.
Yeah, he's probably not going to live long enough to suppress again, actually. That's probably range 1. Thinking real hard about his action. Just for a target lock onto Rex.
Going for the kill.
Braylon's had that target lock on Asajj for, gosh, since the second round.
Game.
And
a bump here with Finn Rao, probably?
Yep.
Ooh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a bummer of a bump, because you're not going to get any shots.
No. We should still be within range 1 of Jess, although your 1 evade might not help you here very much.
No. I think this is the first bump that hasn't worked out well for Corwin.
Yes.
And like, bumping's good. It reduces your opponent's actions. But, I mean, it just hasn't worked out well that way so far for Forrest. This one's the first one that has.
And it's hard to reduce the actions when he's still getting a focus from the scout.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So. No, the real bummer is that he just doesn't get a shot. Stressing Jess.
Probably a good move. Limit her options next round. Keep her from K-turning again.
Mm-hmm.
That way, even if Fenn does get taken out.
Still know where she's going.
Yeah. And Asajj looks like she's getting ready to sidle up behind Jess anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like that is range 1 on Rex? Yep.
I believe, yep.
Oh, Rex is done.
Spend it.
I mean, this could happen.
He can still.
But
2 evades.
No, he needs 3 evades.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not going to happen. Oh.
Oh, harsh.
Yeah,
harsh.
That has to suck. Ouch. So that's Captain Rex. Off the field. Things aren't looking good for Forrest at this point.
No, he's still got 14 points of ship on the field. 14 hits shield on.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, 14 hit points. That's a good chunk. And he's going to get to shoot at the scout a lot, at least.
Well, he's going to be able to shoot at Rao as well. So
yeah, I'm not sure. Well, this is the final, so MOV doesn't matter at this point. But I almost wonder, like Fenn Rao with a focus, if you're better off.
Focus in one of his.
Oh, and they just used M9G8 to reroll one of Corwin's hits to a eyeball. M9G8's pretty good.
Yeah. He's got a fairly survivable couple ships on the field.
Yeah.
He's going for the damage anyways. Puts 1 through.
Yeah, it's a tough ship, though. Still like 8 hit points remaining.
Yep.
And now Forrest is going to get to shoot back. If this wasn't the final, I think...
You would definitely shoot at the scout, I believe.
I think I would. I mean, you're a lot more likely to get half points on the scout at this point than you are to kill Fenn Rao. And yeah, he's only got 1 hit point, but...
Yeah, that's not...
This is...
Pavan to Fenn Rao.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 hit. There's all those evades again.
Yep. Yeah, I'd have gone for the scout, I think.
Oh, here's a couple shots on this. Well, here's a shot onto the scout.
Yeah. 2 will get through. So 7 hit points remaining on the scout.
Yeah. Looks like he forgot to stress him again.
Yeah, either forgot to stress or decided he didn't want to. Probably forgot. I mean, look, if the arc only had a forward arc, I could see that being like a, oh, I don't want to. But since it's got both, it's probably just forgot.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they were talking about at this point in the video.
Lots of bumps.
Yeah, there have been a lot this game. Honestly, I've seen this sort of list flown a lot, like Forrest's sort of list flown a lot, and it tends to just be a bump fest. You got 4 ships flying fairly in formation, and it just causes a big bump fest, especially with a bunch of large ships in the meta right now.
Yep. That is probably not what Forrest wanted to see.
No, that can't be what Forrest wants to see. And it looks like Braylon's not going anywhere either. That's a bummer.
Mm-hmm. It still hasn't triggered his ability once.
No. Looks like... Oh, no, he did once. On round 2. Yeah, he started with a 4 forward with everybody and managed to clear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you think Talon out of Finral behind him, or?
I think that's what I would do. I mean, you're not stressed.
Mm-hmm.
I think you go for it.
Going to have a focus for Massage here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd definitely go for the Talon roll here. Talon left.
Let's see. Yeah.
Well, it's either a Talon or hard 2.
I think it's Talon.
The Talon's... That's just, I mean, I don't know. I like Talon rolls. I think if you can do one, you should.
Yeah, and that puts you right there behind him. Everyone gets to shoot at Braylon this round.
Yeah, Braylon's probably not long for this world. He's got 3, 6, 10 dice coming his way. Now, granted, probably be hard-pressed to actually kill him, but I don't know. You get enough shots through the hull.
Mm-hmm. Give him another stress.
Yep. That's just future Lats candy.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. So that's 2 shields. That's a crit going through the hull.
Console fire.
Ouch.
Then range 2 for Massage.
Yeah. Which they should have known. I mean, I don't know. Corwin's measuring again, but they know it's range 2 out the...
Oh. Wow.
Ouch.
Well, at least 4 screen dice have decided to turn on here for a little bit.
Yeah, Braylon's doing his best Bosk impression right now. 3 hit points remaining. The scout could do it.
And that's going to be 3 hits.
That is going to be 3 hits.
Ouch. Can he live through it? And he does.
Luck remains.
Nice.
Of course, he's at a point where the console fire could just kill him next round anyway.
But he gets to shoot.
He does get to shoot. That's the important part. And he will stress the scout out.
Shooting the scout.
Or no, going for Rao.
I was going to say, yeah, Rao with 1 hit point, shoot him out the back.
Now he could turn that eyeball into a crit. He's not going to because he wants to miss.
Yes.
Which is frankly why I take... So M9G8's not necessarily the prescribed thing to do with this list. That's one of the builds. I like taking it on and target logging Braylon so I can reroll my hits into blanks to ensure I get that gunner shot in the second stress.
A lot of stress there on Rao now. But
3 piled up.
Oh. But it's really not so bad for him. I mean, he doesn't get his repositioning, but...
No. In fact, I think right now what I'd do with Rao Well, and again, this is a final. MOV
Mhm.
doesn't matter. But probably what I'd do is take his furthest green and just get him out of there.
Yeah.
You got plenty of time. Your other ships are... The only one even at danger of giving out half points is the scout at this point. I mean, nobody's getting significant damage through to Lats with this much stress on the table. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Although it looks like, did Brainland finally clear some stress?
He did clear a stress there. A couple stress, I think.
Oh, fancy. Miscommunication about how Talon roll works. That's a bummer. Said Forrest's only been playing a couple of weeks at this point, so
yeah,
probably hasn't done a lot of Talon rolls. Thought it was like a curved K turn.
If you was treat him as curved K turns, that would, it's not a bad way to do them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to get all that stress out of the way. It's just there in the way.
Yeah, a big pile of it. Yeah, I think I would have taken Fen, like...
Well, we'll see.
Do they have a 5 straight this screen or only a 4?
I think they only have a 4.
I'd have taken him way out there.
Well, what is he doing with them?
Looks like a 2 hard. I said it's the final. MOV doesn't matter. You might as well go crazy with it.
Well, you still get all your fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And you still got to focus, so screw it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be range 1. Oh, this is... Strom's dead.
Probably the end of Strom.
You got 2 range 1 shots between the two of them and only 1 evade dice. In fact, honestly, he's probably not going to live through Fen.
No, there's no way he can live through Fen. That's dead, right?
Well, yeah, that's dead regardless. So yeah, you probably don't spend it. There's the 1 evade, but it's, like you said, it's a formality at that point. Last card goes out. That's it for Braylon.
And Finn's the only one that Jess can shoot, probably?
Probably.
Yeah.
But the scout can shoot at Jess.
That's true.
And the scout shoots first. That's...
Might as well spend it.
Yeah. You're not getting shot at. Go for it. Oh, well, that's 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Really trying
3
to get them 32 points onto...
Definitely range 3. Is it obstructed?
I don't know. We'll know when we see how big the fistful of dice that he picks up are. Looks like it's just not.
But is it 2?
Yeah, they're trying to measure what the range is. It's definitely range 2. They're trying to measure range in arc. And I think it might be 3.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. Auto thrusters is a big deal. I mean, Fenn's got like a donut that you want to engage him at.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly range 2. There's 1, and auto thruster. So it was just 3.
Yep.
Oh, and there's 4 dice on the table. Of course it was 3. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think Forrest can really come back from this at this point.
No, I do not believe so.
I mean, he might get points on Rao. Like best... I mean, if you were playing and this wasn't a final, you're looking best case scenario, you kill Fen Rao and get half points on the scout. And really, most likely scenario, you just get half points on the scout. You just suck it up and go for the scout. Just barely misses the rock. Clears the stress. Goes for a boost. Yeah, with Fen Rao behind her like that, he's got all the time in the world to clear that stress. Not a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he's just getting out of there to re-engage on his own terms anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the worst thing to do for Corwin would be to engage Jess piecemeal across the board.
Yeah.
She will take a couple shots to kill at the moment, so... And that's probably it. No shots, it looks like.
Nope. But that's not what they're talking about. Well, wait. Maybe not. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're say that there's a handshake. I told them to say, could you guys shank lower so we can get it on camera? But yeah, that's the end of the match. Forrest decided, he's like, yeah, I've had enough. It's the final. MOV doesn't matter. I'm about ready to call it if you are. Yeah, and they did call it. He was like, I didn't want to call it because you're recording. We're like, don't worry about it, dude. If you're done, you're done.
Yep. Yeah. No. I mean, it was a little bit late at that time. It was like, what, 11 o'clock?
Oh, God. Yeah, it was like 11:30. It's real late.
Yeah. But, yeah, he wasn't going to come back from that, so...
No.
I think it was a good call.
And that was the 7th game they'd all played that day, so...
Yeah.
They were all probably pretty ready to go home, too. So, Corwin takes it. Got to bring home a Sea-Rock. Forrest took home a large ship, and then Ben and Brian each took home small ships. And I think we gave out some store credit, too.
Yeah, we gave a store credit to them all. I don't remember what it was.
We definitely had some really good prize support.
Yeah, I think Forrest took home a Ghost.
Yeah. He took home a Ghost. Corwin took home a Sea-Rock. In fact, he took home the specific Sea-Rock that we did for our unboxing video. He was nice enough to take the one we'd already opened.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah, he's like, it's all in there? I don't care, I'll take it. It's very nice of him.
Yeah.
Of course, we still have like 4 Sea-Rocks for sale if anyone wants to come down and please buy them.
Yes, the 4 Sea-Rocks.
Yeah. Not exactly flying off the shelves.
We also got some Gonzantes in.
Yeah. It's a much better ship. You guys should buy that instead.
Either way.
Yeah.
I think it was a good tournament.
It was a really good tournament.
It's a good showing. We had 20-ish people?
We had 25 people, even though we set a hard cap on 24. We had 25. And that's mostly because we had a couple people waitlisted, like Bennett. Bennett was waitlisted.
Yeah.
And then Bennett got in. Actually, we had 25 people specifically because Forrest showed up and we even started late. I was like, tournament starts at 11. We're actually going to start at 11:15 to give people time to show up. Forrest walks in at 11:20. We're already getting people. He's like, oh, well, I paid. And it's like, yeah, he did prepay. And I was like, he's like, well, I could just go. I was like, dude, do you want to play? He's like, yeah. All right, well, I'll get you in next round. We'll get you a bye now. Mm-hmm. So we got a bye for the first round. And he did really well. Like I said, it was his first tournament.
Yeah.
And he did really well for his first tournament. I want to say the bye was one of his, because a bye is an automatic win with 150 margin of victory. I want to say that was one of his lowest MOVs all day. So he did really well.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
But yeah, went on to be second. So yeah, 25 people. That's what pushed it to 5 rounds. We only wanted to do 4.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, screw it. Ended up at 5. Everyone had a good time. That's the important part.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's our store championship. Stay tuned. We'll have some more videos. We're probably going to do a hired guns video next week, I think.
Yeah, probably sometime on those. Yeah.
They technically did the hired guns article a long time ago, but I wanted to wait until...
Make sure there was nothing more.
Yeah, just last week they did one on Thweek and the Star Viper, so I'm hoping this week they do one on the Kirax, and then we'll be able to talk about everything as in-depth as possible.
That Star Viper is going to be fun, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a little too late for the current Ordnance-heavy meta. So what's funny is that, like both those lists on the table right now, right? We got what they call fair ship rebels, because it's a bunch of rebel ships that are definitely not fair. Yep. And we've got Parattani. And just a couple weeks after this came out, the meta shifted very heavily into Ordnance.
Yeah.
Between the Dengartel list and then the Skurg coming out. So, that Fair Ship Rebels thing it's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a couple weeks after we did a tournament, that list is really sucking because of ordnance. And then there's rumors that an FAQ is about to kill Parattani too. So
yeah, it'll be could be.
There's going to be a few days between when we record this audio and when it goes up. Watch them put that FAQ up and just murder Parattani. So we put our video up and both lists are just extinct. Yeah. We even got them up pretty quick too. It's only been like a month.
Yeah. You'll still see them at store championships and things like that.
Yeah.
Because in local tournaments, a lot of people don't fly particularly the meta lists.
No. Well, at store tournaments, no. At store championships, that's where the meta comes out.
Yeah.
Because people they want that buy. They take that stuff seriously.
Mm-hmm.
They want that. Yep. They want to see their name at the top of the List Juggler.
Yeah, that's an important place to be.
Which we actually did a List Juggler, and I should try to get a hold of a copy of our link to do that. So I'll try to put that in the description of the video down there.
Yeah, or of course, anyone can get on there and look up Tacoma Games. It does show up.
Yeah.
Which day? What the day was actually? The
July 1st.
July 1st. Yeah. At first. That was like 29th, something like that. But yeah. If you go back that far in the calendar, you'll see us and how everyone did, including the other guys in the videos we saw.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our store championship.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.